Alright guys, we have a little battlefield. Well, it's organized for the most part. I wanted to update you on Project Airsoft Crapsterpiece. He sent me the other box, okay? It was a big box. Look at this sucker, okay? He sent me about 3 pounds of stuff. And this is all, so right here, we got the mag. We got, well, this is where the stuff came in, okay? Sent me a Glock 17. It's just, he sent me everything he had pistol parts, okay? So continuing from the last video, we were able to, after I ended that video, I did some research, and he also ended up talking to me. He saw the video and we talked. This is an Angel custom loading nozzle. This is the Edge low. Guys, I will do a video on this. I'm talking Airsoft Masterpiece right now, actually, and I told him, like, hey, you know what? I want to do a video on this. I think I did a video on it back then when AIP first released. I think AIP was the first one to do it, or maybe AK. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But you can see all these parts we have, and we have a pretty old Wii. Okay, but this is Wii ET. So if you know the history of Wii Tech, they started out as Wii Tech, and then they eventually went to Wii ET, and they changed their, like, they didn't change the logo, but it's like a global thing. And that's when they eventually started trying to change, and then along came Armor's Work, which is e-bike Wii. And I think Armor's Work and most of the new Wii stuff is all in Taiwan now. I don't think they were originally, but anyways, so we got a semi-old stuff. We have lots of parts. Guys, remember, for the customer right now, the goal is not to spend any money as much as we can, okay? So right now, you guys are catching me in the middle of it. I wanted to show you guys at the same time, guys. I'm trying to get this done. I think he was cool with the video. I can't remember. I think he offered it first, or I like, ooh, this sounds fun, because I enjoy projects like this. Sometimes I had one customer send me a box that I swear to God was like 6 pounds, and he's like, I'll pay you whatever, please, just to send me as many pistols as I can. And it was a fun project of me kind of like putting a puzzle together and seeing what we can do as much. And this feels like it. It's fun for me. Now, he knows, you guys know, I'm a picky person, but at the same time, I'm flexible, because my job is to, I want to make sure whoever I'm working with, and as long as they're respectful, not like, and he's been great, is that we both are on the same page, okay? I like how sexy this grip looks, but I'm giving you guys an example. But what I'm gonna have to do is, after this, or he sees the video, I'm gonna have to go talk to him, like, because if he wants this grip on this frame, I want you guys to look at it. Okay, you guys see right here? It doesn't fit. You guys see how I can push it down? It doesn't fit completely, so it's hitting somewhere. So I would have to do a little bit work to get this to be perfect. Now, if I lift up here and, you know, try to push it in, you can see it's in here. But look, I'm sorry, guys, you can see that. So, you know, the problem was me growing up as a kid. These techs would just do things without asking me, and they would say, "Here, your bill's $300." You know what I mean? It's full of shit. So the whole point is to be transparent and work with people as much as I can. You know, I say, hey, you want this? Okay, cool. This is what I have to do to get to work. Because I think this is sexy, but at the same time, this is not my gun. This is his gun. Now, where I come in, our goal is to get this to run, correct? Now, if he says to me, hey, I want it to be a sleeper build, or hey, what parts would you put in it? Then I'm going to interject my opinion. I've been doing this for a long time, guys, and I've talked about it. For example, the rear sight is one of them I replace. If you are playing consistently and all the time, this will break. Cool, all right? He's actually got a backup. But once again, this is an aluminum. So these two will eventually break down, but the great thing is he doesn't have to buy it now. That's what I always do. So whenever I do builds or pre-builds, or I work with customers, at the end of it, I will always give everyone my recommendation, and you don't have to buy it now, but be mindful of it. For example, okay, so rear sight is one of them. Front sight, you don't have to worry. The safeties, okay, now we have two. He can wait for this to break and then replace it with the new ones, right? Now, they're both, you can tell they're both used, but eventually, if he gets tired of that, what he's going to want to do is he's going to want to upgrade to steel safeties, or he can get the aluminum ones. They're both going to be dramatically stronger than cast. The same applies for the guide rods, but these guys, you could be shooting, you could finish a bag maybe, hopefully. You could finish a bag, it could be a couple thousand, I can't predict, but the reality is, at least you know it, but he's got backup options now. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Now this is trash, okay? The only thing we're keeping is going to keep the strut and the pin. The hammer itself, trash, okay? Don't throw away the strut and keep this pin. You do not need this. This part right here is outdated. It's we don't use it anymore, okay? He's got a cow hop-up unit. Great. Run this one into the ground. Run it into the ground. You know what I mean? He's got an extra wee outer barrel complete system. And the cool thing is, this is the actually old one. You can tell by the G bucking. You see how this is like a TM style, and it's not a half hop-up. So this is the actual old style. Well, second gen, but we ET right before they changed it to the stupid half one, okay? Got an extra hop-up unit, okay? You know, he's got 3 hop-up units. Now, if you were to say, Knuckles, I'm really picky. I'm picky like you. I'm gonna say, okay, you're picky like me. Join me on the dark side. All right, go get yourself the TTI here, buddy. Go get it. I like it. That thing is really nice. Do you need to? Hell no, you don't need it. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 hop-up units. That's gonna last you a long ass time. Okay, so he's okay so far. Right now, our goal, and I'm gonna continue building now, is I'm using all the parts he's provided, and it's just to see, can we get this to work? That is our goal, and if we can get it to work, I send him the video of it and I show him, hey, it's working. I'm going to use his mag that he sent me. But hey, by the way, buddy, just a heads up, guys, this was sent with some gas in here. Don't send mags with gases, okay? That's just a future for, it's a advice for everybody, because you don't, when they ship it, guys, it could be extremely hot in there. It could blow up. Okay, so no shipping mags with gas. It's, I think you have to declare it if you do that, or it's illegal, or you have to pay for special stuff. No gas. Okay, I got the propane here. Alright, so goal right now is to get this up and running, confirm that we can get it to work with all his parts, and then from there we move forward. He says, hey, I want to spend some money. Hey, you know what? I feel happy that it's working. Good. Okay, here's my recommendation for the future. You don't need to buy it, but be mindful of it. Boom, we moved forward, and we got someone that's happy in it, and it's working. Okay, that's the main goal. And I'm not gonna waste my time on dealing with jerks or anything like that, because you guys everyone goes through a screening process with me. Okay, trust me, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I'm always honest with you guys. I need the money, right, for Airsoft. I've been blowing way too much money. I'm definitely in the red right now. But at the end of the day, if someone is disrespectful and I don't have a good feeling about you, I'm not going to work with you. That's how I am. This is a hobby and I love it. And like, I'm not worried. Like, even though I may be in the red, I'll figure out shit. Like, I'm confident about that. But at the end of the day, I'm old school. What's up?
Fine.
No, you're fine. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Video?
But, yeah, doing video right now.
Okay.
Who's that? Oh, it's George.
Yeah.
You good, or you need anything?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Is this plugged in?
If there's no light, it's not plugged in.
Okay.
If you need to plug in, go over there to the washer. Washer's easier. There's a plug over there.
Okay.
He's been doing IKEA builds. Me and my brother were trying to do speed runs on him. Did you finish it?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Okay, good. You can take mine out too if you need to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so this is what we're looking for right now. We're getting it to actually release, okay? But it goes back to it, guys, I'm old school. Treatment with respect. If people complain about my prices, and I say, hey, go somewhere else, buddy. Because the reality is, guess what? Stores charge, if anything, near my price, or if not the same or more, and they're not going to have my experience, okay? So mine is actually very reasonable. And I've had people in the past be like, "Oh, that's too much." I'm like, "Okay, no worries." You know, the funny thing, I'll help you anyways. I'll tell you, "Hey, go YouTube." You know what I mean? Okay, let's get. So we got the lower working. I don't have the HPA on right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just try to test it with propane and see if it actually shoots a cycle. And then I'll probably stop here and then I'm gonna do the more testing on the outside. Okay. I will do a video on this, guys. I'm talking to Airsoft Masterpiece right now, and I'm gonna do a video because I think I have the poly update. I've seen too many people. I had a couple people that are like potential customers, and they were telling me, "Hey, my gun doesn't work," and I'm like, "Okay, so what? Show me your blowback unit. You know, show me everything." I always make them show everything before to send it to me, guys. I will always try to help you if you seem respectful and you're nice and you're not demanding and you don't like get mad at the price or whatever. I will always try to help you before you come to me. Okay, I will throw everything at you before you even come. That's just how the way I work. Okay, but too many people have this. I think a lot of people bought it because it is a beautiful blowback unit. It's multiple colors and it's extremely light. Okay, they did a great job. The problem is this cut. If you don't know what you're doing and you're building too different for the normal builder, you're gonna have issues. So that I'm gonna buy these and we're gonna do a whole video on it. Okay, this is Angel Custom. Let's build his TM pop-up unit right now. But he's got a piston head here, look. I'm pretty sure it's Angel Custom piston head. Okay. Hopefully you guys can't hear the music. If you do, I'm sorry. I won't know until this video is finished. But I always listen to music while I'm working on guns. One of my favorite singers, Maynard. I think it's Perfect Circle. He's got Perfect Circle, Tool. He's got a couple other bands. I'm saying what? I don't know what the hell they're saying. Okay. We got a couple extra springs. That I don't like to detent, but the reality is it works, and I'll double check to make sure it works. So there things on here, guys, that I'm like, it's not me. Of course there is. But at the end of the day, I work with everybody that comes to me. At the end of the time, that's just what you're gonna get. Okay. We are just trying to make sure this actually shoots. Then once we actually know we can get to shoot with all the parts provided, then we actually start fine tuning. That's when I get my HPA on, and then I'm going to start running all the real tests. Like for example, like me being really picky, guys. Look, I'm picky. This is bent. You can see how it's not straight. It's not perfectly straight. I have an issue with that, but at the end of the day, does it work? Okay, yeah, it works. It'll make less mess than this. This Angel Custom one, I promise you, it'll flake off down the road, and then you're gonna be like cleaning it. It's stupid. It's annoying. So I'd rather take this bent one than that. And this is AIP 140. Okay.
Tomorrow, you'll see
Alexa, stop. Okay, let's see if this actually works. Okay. So I'm gonna have to hold it down. Main goal is just to shoot it. Man, this spring, this AIP is one heck of a strong. Okay. Okay. Oh, that feels nice. Oh man. This is a TM 9-ball gasket. That feels great. 9-ball gasket guys have always been wonderful. Okay, this is a good start, very good start. You know, it's probably too loud. I'm sorry, guys. Alexa, volume 2. Okay, I can't hear, but that works. All right, so Jay, we with all the parts you have, I'm confident. Once I put the rest of this in, I clean it. We got a functioning gun. That's the whole point. The whole point is we didn't need to spend any money. All the extra parts you sent me, we have enough functioning parts. This hammer came from this weed lower we had, okay? So I could successfully, I'm gonna knock out this pin and we're gonna toss this hammer. This hammer is no good. You can't repurpose it for shit. It's not worth keeping anyways. The strut, however, and the pin, yes, keep guys. Don't throw away the whole unit. Strut and pin, good. You sometimes you might need it, okay? So I think all that's left is to talk to him, and now we move forward and we figure out what he wants. If he wants upgrades, if he wants maybe the script on, this is things he will decide what we want to do now. And then I will, obviously, me and him will talk, and I'll talk about recommendations and everything. The fact to me, okay, let me just talk about recommendation now, because it'll save me time talking. I don't have to talk. He'll watch the video and he'll see. Okay, so right now we can get this up and running. Okay, I'm confident we have safeties here. This one's kind of a little loose, but they work. We have this 1, 2, and then we have the D10 set. That's all we're missing. Okay, and we're pretty much like done. This is a, you know, rebuilding. Obviously we'll do the tuning and everything to make sure we can. So we technically don't need to do like all that sleeper build project we talked about. We don't have to do that. He can change his mind on it. Now, if you're going to talk about in terms of durability for this guy, he's got three hop-up units. So we definitely don't need any hop-up units. We could try to build surrounding around here if you wanted to do it, but I gotta be honest, after like, it's such a different feeling. Like, for some people it'll feel like weaker. Okay, so some people say they don't like the feel of this, and I think, if I had to be honest, I think most Americans don't like this. Okay, it's because I built a couple of them, and then, you know, they were like, oh, wait, what's going on here? You know. So once again, this is really targeted for IPSC market, or like, you understand what it does. So the reality is this feels good right now because it's got some weight in here. But if you wanted to reduce the weight, then I'd get an aluminum blowback unit. That's not the timed one, so you don't have to rebuild it in a different light. Okay, for parts that break, rear sight, safeties, okay, guide rod, but he has an extra one. So that's the good thing about him, guys. He's got extras. He doesn't have to go spend money right now. He could run all these into the ground. Once the rear sight breaks, he's got an extra foundation. This is where usually for the TM, it usually breaks right here, and this is a wee one. All right, this is wee. What happens, you can see right here, it's really thin, so this just goes boom and just pops right off. You'll get lucky if you find it. You can epoxy it. You don't have to. He doesn't have to spend a dime. Okay, so we can move from there. He did talk to me about how he wanted to maybe build one from ground up, like fresh. That is another possibility. So the goal is to just get this up and running, clean it, boom. It didn't take that much time. Okay, guys, and by the time I minus all the bullshit I said in the video, we're looking at about maybe 1 hour. Rebuilding this, cleaning it up, tuning it, we're looking at 1 hour. That's it. Okay, and we got this guy up and running. So this was relatively an easy build. And it was fun. I always have so much fun doing this, guys. I appreciate people sending me stuff to work on, and then in the end, they're helping the channel. Okay, so Jay, you let me know what you want. recommendations for future, if you want this and you don't want to build anything else and you want this to be like your main sleeper build, yes, safeties, aluminum, steel. Steel is king. Safeties, rear sight, aluminum. Reduce the weight in the upper, get aluminum, normal, full time. If you want a short stroke, you can short stroke. The inner barrel bucking, honestly, that's fine. If I were to elevate and nitpick, yeah, I would probably get like a brass hop up, or you can try the TDCs. They're excellent, but I don't know. I think it's a stretch, because the reality is you have 4 hop up units, and the difference you would get for that X amount of money could be spent better on other parts. So I don't think a hop up unit. I'd get an adjustable trigger. I'm testing out the CL leaf spring. I love it, and that's a really light trigger pull. You have one steel part, which is your valve reset, and your you have 2. You have your sear. Okay, sear. I'm sorry, 3. He's got the advanced frame. Valve knocker, sear, valve reset. So if you wanted to get a full steel, you'd get the hammer and you get the disconnect. You'd be done there. You could use your AM in here with the adjustable trigger, and so like this can be upgraded to the level or kept here with all his parts. Okay, I'm gonna start cleaning this up, rebuilding it, and I'm gonna talk to him and I'm gonna show him. I need to show a video, so I'm gonna turn my HP on, because to me that's keen about how it works, and then I'm going to show it working with his mag as well. Okay, remember guys, he does not use HPA for the mags. Okay, I think I talked to him about that. He uses gas mags, so I need to show him that hey, it works on your platform. But let me show you how it's on HPA, because HPA is consistent and will show any flaws if we have any issues, because you can bump from like 90 all the way up to freaking 180, 200 on this, so you can go pretty high. Okay, that is it. Thank you guys. I hope you had some fun. I'll do the third video. Okay, I'm gonna go focus on this, get this pistol rebuilt, and I'm gonna go talk to him right now. I'm gonna get this pistol rebuilt. I'll do the video. It'll be a quick one. It'll be part 3 test video. That's what we'll call it, test video, showing that it proof of concept. It works with all his parts. Okay, and then the 4th video will be, okay, hey, customer decided to do this. And this is what we're doing. Okay, I'll see you guys around. Take it easy.